Hello there, I am Blunty, and for some reason my mouth flaps don't work in the selfie camera thing that's in here, but my mouth's supposed to flap when I talk. I still blink though. Interesting. That's the same with mirrors. This is the Windows Mixed Reality headset. You've seen it before on my channel. Haven't seen it in a while, but I still do use it. And it's held up pretty well, for the most part. Until recently, the little fly lead that connects, that has a little port for it for the headphones, that's started to fail. So I only get sound out of my left ear now, which makes things like Beat Saber kind of not fun anymore if you don't have stereo music. And there is a wireless set of headphones I've got that I could, but they're big and they're heavy and they don't quite fit over the headset properly, and they've got the leather ear cups instead of the cloth ones, so I get very sweaty in them and I don't like using them. And most recently, in the last couple of days, my right controller here has started to flake out on me. It keeps turning itself off, regardless of whether or not of how freshly charged the batteries are, or if I put a set of brand new disposable batteries in there or something. It doesn't matter. It just turns itself off. I thought it was interference with the wireless headphones at first. I thought, oh, maybe they're on the same frequency and they're getting confused and there's interference or something. But no, now that I've switched back to the wired headphones with only the sound of my left ear, it's still turning off on me. It probably happened during the recording. But yesterday, I think yesterday was the official launch day. Well, 2 days ago when this video goes live, I suppose. Well, whenever it was. This week, Oculus have just launched their newest headsets. The first one of which is a new, completely standalone one, much more sophisticated and advanced than the Oculus Rift. It does have two controllers. It does have inside-out tracking similar to this, except it uses 4 cameras instead of the 2 on this, so it should be even better positional tracking than on the Windows Mixed Reality headsets. But it's completely standalone. Comes with a couple of models, a couple of different price points, of course, that have different amounts of memory on them, basically. That's the only real difference. And it has less power than a PC, obviously, to run VR, so a lot of the games are not going to look as good, but you'll still get the experiences like this. This VRchat, one of the most popular social VR experiences. This works on their standalone headset as well. They call, what is it, the Rift? Oculus Rift. Is what they call it. And I very nearly bought one, but I like the more powerful PC experiences. I've got a very powerful PC to run it on and everything. This machine's running on a 2700X and Radeon 7 I've got there in at the moment. So yeah, I've got the power to run proper VR. So I've got, actually arriving sometime within the next few hours as I record this, and I'll do the unboxing afterwards, I've got their new Oculus Rift S. Coming in. Hopefully this is coming through the video. Oculus Rift S, and I did the Super Mega logo. So, what did I leave? There we go. I left that here. Grab this. So, Windows, whoops, it easy. Oh man, the buttons are sensitive today. So, yeah, Windows Mixed Reality is old and busted. I'll be using this headset on my main computer just as a seated device from here on in. I'm not going to use the room scale anymore. I'm just going to use it as a seated device for games or experiences that just need keyboard, mouse, or the controller or something, because yeah, like I said, this right controller is starting to flake out. I mean, you just can't buy replacements. You can't just walk into a shop and buy one of these controllers to replace the hands. You can't even buy a pair of them. They just come with a headset or they don't. So that's kind of annoying. But I might, once the other headset comes in, maybe I'll pull this apart and see if I can find out. Maybe there's a loose wire or something. But yeah, Oculus Rift S. So if there's stuff and things you want to know about that, let me know. I'll be making a bunch of videos about that, doing my review guy thing and seeing what works, what doesn't work, how well it works, how well it doesn't work, things like that. But that is a bit like this in that it needs to be connected to a computer just by one cable, so it's really simple to plug in. They've gotten rid of the cameras you used to have for the old Oculus Rift, where you had to have 2 cameras. If you wanted a seat experience, you had to have another 3rd camera behind you if you wanted a room scale thing, and that each one of those cameras needed a USB cable of its own. The headset needed a USB cable. There's 4 USB cables, just for one headset. It was just cables and crap everywhere, and if you were going to go to that extent, I would have gone the HTC Vive with the Lighthouse thing. Much easier. The Lighthouses don't need to be plugged directly in the computer. They just need power. But I love the inside-out tracking that this has, and I've loved it for the 2 years I've had this. Well, 1.5, 2 years. Close enough to 2 years that I've had this. And it works surprisingly well. I mean, that's why I've got the little selfie cam up here so you can see how well it's working. If I put my arms behind my back, you can see the loose tracking a bit because these cameras can't see the controllers, but it's not very often you need to do that. And as you can see, it still tracks the motion. And I've got videos all about this in detail as well. But the Oculus Rift S has 2 cameras on the front, 2 cameras facing down, so when my arms are at my side, it'll see them easier than this headset does, so it loses them when they're at my side, which wigs out in this game, which kind of bugs me. There's also one on the top, so I can go way above my head without losing tracking. You can see there we go, there's a good example of losing tracking above my head. It picks it up immediately when it comes back into field of view, but it does make things look a bit janky sometimes in experiences like this. And social experiences, you want, as good a tracking as possible, so your body language feels natural, and when you're when you're interacting with people, you can express and you know, have fun. And so yeah, let's unbox the Oculus Rift, and I'll show you. Well, I say let's unbox it. It hasn't arrived yet, but through the magic of editing, this is so stupid. Through the magic of editing, the next thing you'll see would be it arriving later today or tonight or whatever, and I'll do an unboxing and show you what's in the box and stuff like that. And then I'll put it through its paces over the next week or so and start making some content about it. Wait, where's my Pokeball? There's my Pokeball. Custom avatars for the win. Boosh! Got to catch them all. Got to unbox them all. Here! Magic trick. Kawaii! Alrighty, here we go. We even still got a little sticker here. In the Street Day Sport. Do not place on shelf until 21st. Yeah, it's fine. We're past that. Alright, which way in? Let's go into the top. And when's the last time you saw the diluter on a video? Remember that? When a special diluter knife when I was doing the loot box things? And before I got tired of doing the loot box things, because every gajillionth YouTuber was doing loot box things, and there was just no way to make it interesting anymore. Ow, ow. Not really an Apple quality unboxing experience here. Oh. Alrighty. You wouldn't believe the size of the box this came in, by the way. It's literally like 20 times the volume of this. It was just full of little air pouches to keep it safe. Which I suppose is a good thing, but yeah, when the delivery guy turned up with such a big box, I panicked slightly. There we are. Oculus Rift S. PC required. Oh look, designed with Lenovo. I forgot about that. I forgot Lenovo helped them out. Neat. I like Lenovo designers. I like my Lenovo laptop. Used to be sponsored by them, not anymore. But so you know, when I say I like them, you can trust that I like them because they're not giving me money to say that anymore. Still like them. Oh, that's a fairly sparse experience in there, isn't it? Every time I open a box, this stuff gets smaller and smaller. Huge box, then medium box, and small box, and mostly air in here. Ooh, they're very light. They're very, very light. Lighter than I expected. I mean, I was told they were going to be light, but very, very light. I'm not sure about this ring up the top thing. That's going to take some getting used to. Buttons feel alright. Yeah, a bit soft. Thumbsticks are a bit small, maybe. Yeah, it's going to take some getting used to, but seem quite nice. I've always liked the Rift controllers better than the Vive controllers. I quite like the Windows mixed reality controllers, although they were built reasonably cheaply. I mean, these feel decent, a little bit better. I do like how small they are, though. Nice little palm-sized thing. Quite like that. All right. Ooh, headset itself is surprisingly light too. That might be maybe a bit. I'll have to wait till the full review. Do a proper weight comparison between that and the Windows mixed reality visor I've got. This is one of the things I like, the Halo style headband there. So all the pressure is sort of on your big meaty skull and not pressed against your face. That's what I don't like about the Oculus Rift and the old style headset that used, the HTC Vive one, that it just kind of presses the visor into your face and you get that red ring around your face. You get the VR face. Don't like that. These are much more comfortable in my opinion. Little dial at the back there to tighten it all up. We'll go through all this in the proper review, but this is what I'm talking about before. Camera there to see your arms while they're at this, at your side or by your side, up in the, sidle area. These ones at the front, just like the regular mixed reality sensors. There's one up the top there too, so when your arms are above your head, you can still track. Don't know why there's only one instead of two. Maybe they only need one for that one. I guess they do, because this one wouldn't see your other arm, would it? Whereas this can see both arms above your head because there's nothing, your body's not in the way. That makes sense. Cable, what is that, 3 meters? That looks about 3 meters. I'm getting good at guessing cable length when it's wound up. Anything else? Nothing else. So I'm going to go plug this in, start playing, and yeah, we'll see how we go. And what's this? Oh, that's the in and out button? Maybe? I don't know. Let's find out how it goes. I don't know if it's art, but I think I did a worse job with this than I did last time. Hi guys, I'm back from the unboxing. I've been digging around for an hour or so. There's some getting used to these controllers because of the touch sensitivity. Like you just barely touch the buttons, you don't even click them in and it changes the gestures and stuff. Which means as soon as I touch the thumbsticks to move somewhere, I do the gestures. I don't know whether there's another controller configuration I can do to fix that, but that sucks. That's not a good thing, because anytime you move around, your hands are just going nutty. I'm accidentally doing all my gestures. That never used to happen in the other controller. So yeah, I'm going to have to look into that for the old VRchat. But I got to tell you, the tracking, actually, let's see if I can do there we go. There's the above the head test we did before. Perfect. If I go behind my head a little bit, yeah, there we go. We lose tracking a little bit there, but, how often are you going to do that gesture? But, yeah, you can do this. I'm all tracked all the way down here. Look at that. Almost behind me. That's a weird noise to make while I'm doing that. Point is, the tracking is fantastic. There is basically no jitter that I've seen so far. With the Windows Mixed Reality one, there was always a little bit of jitter. It wasn't very severe and didn't interfere with anything, but there was always just a little bit of jitter. But these are rock steady. See, there we go. I'm just brushing the buttons, barely brushing the buttons. Just relax my hand, and all my gestures are going nutty. Hate that. Gonna have to try and find a solution for that. Hello? No, my mouth isn't working still. It's weird. The mouth should work on this avatar. Wait, am I even using the right avatar? I've got two versions of this one. Maybe I'm using the wrong one. 3.7 should be the one. Hello? No? Okay, whatever. Oh, the other thing, by the way, I'm actually using the built-in microphone on the Oculus. I haven't listened to it. I don't know whether this recording sounds like it all. This is the hard test for making a video straight away with it, without even testing the microphone. Hopefully the quality and levels and stuff is okay. The built-in audio, like it has the built-in audio like the Oculus Go that comes through the headband, actually sounds pretty good. It's not great, but it's pretty good for your basic experience. It's going to work fine for VRchat and everything, but I think for Beat Saber and music-based stuff, you want to put a proper headset on, things like that. Hopefully they come with they make some clip-on ones, like the Mantis ones that you could get through Binix, I think it was, for the PlayStation VR. You know this? Actually, they might even fit this, come to think of it. I'm going to try and get some of those, see if they fit. I bet you they do. But yeah, it's got a standard headphone port on it, so you can just put regular headphones on or earphones or whatever if you want to. So there's that. But yeah, I think the lenses are certainly better. I'm seeing even less screen door effects. It's basically nil. You have to really sort of look for it to see any pixelization and things like that. Blacks, they seem fine. It's not an OLED screen or anything, but the blacks are black enough for my tastes. Colors look good. It's great, I think it's, in general, I'm looking at an upgrade. Things look a little bit better. Let's see if we can do a better one this time. That's all the wrong shape. A slightly better Superman S. Where's my red? I want to do all right, let's do a good one. End on a good one. That's about more like it. A little bit better shape. Ugh, close enough. Oculus Rift S. Wait, should we color that in? Is that just the rest? Oh, I ruined it. I accidentally squeezed. Ruined it. Wrecked it. So if... where's that tail so blobby? So if there's something you want me to try and paint... in the graffiti world here, let me know in the comment section down below, because I want to do a series of challenge videos. Blunty, try and paint this. And I think through that process of fulfilling those challenges and little videos and stuff like that, maybe I'll actually get better at doing this, because I kind of suck right now. Not that I'm trying that hard, I have to admit. Oh, I tell you something else I do miss. I miss being able to flip up the headset. That's one of my favorite things about those Windows Mixed Reality headsets, just being able to flip it up and see the real world. There is a thing where you can double tap one of the buttons here, and it uses the cameras to give you a black and white view of the world around you. It's grainy and it's a little bit stuttery, and the frame rate's not so good, but it's enough that you can find your keyboard or get your drink or find your phone, or it's quite usable, is what I'm saying, just to get a quick glimpse of the outside world, the real world, without having to take off the entire headset if you just want to. For instance, when I'm filming a video like this, I can use it to make sure I'm facing the camera. In fact, I'm going to do it now. No, there's the camera over there. See? And I think I've got this set up so you guys can't actually see what I'm seeing through the inside out stuff, but you're still seeing the game, I think. But point is, I can see around me, so I can make sure I'm facing the right way. Isn't that fantastic? Brilliant. But yeah, basically it's going to be super useful just for getting a drink. There we go. Picking my, it's hard to pick a two-dimensional nose. I'm going to tell you that now. Pick myself in the eye, though. I can do that. But yeah, first impressions are very, very good. I like it very much. I don't think it's as comfortable. It's a little bit more front-heavy than the Windows Mixed Reality headset. I think that it's just a little bit heavier at front. But I've been wearing it for like 2 hours straight now, just dicking around and setting up my Oculus Home and things like that, and feels perfectly comfortable. The back of my head is a little bit more sweaty because the back band is a little bit thicker, but very, very comfortable and doesn't sort of press into my face or anything. Haven't tried it with the glasses or anything yet, but I did order a pair of clip-in prescription lenses. So I'll make a video about those once I've given them a proper test and review and everything. So if you do wear glasses in VR, if you didn't know, you can order prescription lenses that kind of snap into the inside, so you don't have to wear the glasses. The glasses frames themselves and the earpieces and things like that, you don't have to deal with it. They just kind of snap into the inside of the headset. We'll talk more about that in a future video, but for now, thanks for watching. I'm Blunty. I'll catch you next time, and yeah, let me know, what should I try and paint? Give me some ideas. Give me some challenges. Give me something. I want to get good at this, or at least less worse. Know what I mean? Actually, no, wait. How do I do that? See, I have to relearn all my gestures. Where's the... no, is that one? No, that one? That one? There it is. Quietus. No, let's not do that.